by in those days. He was there.
Wow.
My show was called Hey Landlord, right off the air, 99th in the rain. But I was there, and I wrote for Van Dyke and Danny. And it was right here. That was the big lot. We worked for Lucy for a while over on Gower.
Wow.
But
Like
mostly,
right down the street.
right, we would go back and forth.
So how old were you when you started in Hollywood?
How old was
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Sounds like.
I came out of Northwestern,
Yeah.
a wonderful
Oh,
school.
Yay!
Already, she went there. We got a lot of Northwestern here. And,
God was gonna go.
and I was ready to go to New York to work, and Uncle Sam said, not so quick, go to Korea. So I went to Korea for a while, and then I came back, and that was a part of what happened to life.
Lights are on.
How long were you in Korea?
Do I have to stand up and do
You
that?
may.
Now, according to the book, you wanted to go to Germany.
Well, no, you had a choice. I took basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky, another experience, a culture shock. But Bronx boys in Kentucky, not so good. But I asked to be in Germany, but you either got Germany or Korea, and I got Korea. But again, out of everything bad, I totally believe this, not an inspiration, is something good. When I did the roast on Broadway 3 nights, it was in Boston. And they hated it in Boston. And the only person who liked it was the ushers. And the head usher loved it, right? So, but it was no good. Then we took it from Boston into New York and the thing, and we closed 3 nights, it was over. But I felt good because I worked for George C. Scott, who told me that he once closed the show at intermission. He was the producer of the show.
What?
He was the producer, and after the first act, he came out and
What
said,
was the
"This
show?"
is not working." I don't know the name. I don't know the name. I would find out. But he closed an intermission, take your money back. But out of the roast, which was, failure. We were talking about how important it is to, during the games, how you fail and you bounce back. The roast didn't do well, but years later, the head usher in Boston was a kid going to Boston College named Jason Alexander.
Oh my God!
Who had a good sense of humor, like my work. And when I asked him to be in Pretty Woman, they said, he's a song and dance man, he don't do that. But then he heard it was me, he says, I love Gary, I'm coming.
I love the roast.
And that's why he was in Pretty Woman.
All right.
So you never know who you're going to meet
You never know.
and what they're going to happen.
And what's going to happen from what you do and what you put out in the world.
But he's still, to this day, whoever we hire to park or house manage at the Falcon, he chats with the parking and then he takes notes and he's like, so Christine out in the parking lot, she's in theater school, and truly he's not wrong. Like he gets notes, he meets everyone, the parkers, the house manager, the ushers, the everyone.
You
So
never
is
know.
it never
Is it
know.
true that you use Hector
Elizondo.
in every
Took me a while to pronounce it myself.
I can't pronounce it. In
Every
it's
year.
amazing.
This one we're doing now is the 18th picture we've done.
And you put him in
together.
this one too.
Oh, he's always there.
He should be here tonight. That.
Yeah, he's very interesting, and we come from New York, the streets. He was a drummer, I was a drummer, and we played ball. He plays in my league,
But of course.
so he's a good
He's
ball
good.
player. Yeah,
Well, he's fantastic. Pretty Woman.
yeah, he's done a great job, but you never know what's going. And so when my daughter runs my Falcon Theater, she needed an intern. They hired some kid as her intern. And he was peppy, running around. And then one day he said, I act. And I'm sure you do, everybody acts. Yeah. And then we put him in something, it wasn't very good. And then he tells me he sings. And all right, we'll try it. And then we were doing the Happy Days musical. And this kid was very cute as Chachi. We made him play Chachi our code. And he was terrible at first, but slowly got better and better and better. And now, I always have a finish. He's now the star on Broadway of Jersey Boys.
He's
He
very
plays-
good. I play.
That was our intern is the star there. So you never know exactly.
Never know.
I years ago lectured at Northwestern. He was there. Who knew? Suddenly he's Mr. Friends, the biggest hit in China, by the way. His Friends. That is the biggest show in China. Is
Friends, your show? Yeah.
Friends
Oh, yeah.
show.
Are they W? By far.
But yeah, it's quite big. And Jennifer Aniston, who I'm working with now, you see, with all circles of life, is in my movie. And I was just telling David that I act once in a while. Lost in America, see,
I've seen that.
Woo, 22.
is what you call it. I'm playing in I'm a consultant on The Odd Couple, and I'm playing Matthew Perry's father. So I hope you like that.
Awesome.
So this is what more wine.
More.
Here we go.
More wine
There
for
we
more
go.
stories. Is that a good trade?
Is that to take us home, this truck?
Absolutely.
Oh, all
Whatever
right.
you need.
Anyway, I could go on.
Oh, no, please do. Please do.
Love hearing about you.
Right?
What can I tell you about the Falcon Theater? We're so happy to do Lilka. And we, in this new movie, which we're still getting a name, it's about Mother's Day, we don't have a name, is the kid who was in Lilka. What's his name?
Usman Ali.
Usman.
He's coming. He just came in.
He just came in to audition. I brought him in because I thought he was quite good.
So good.
And he's a good man. I mean, I don't know him at all, but he seems
She said he
He's so good. And he just won an Off-Broadway award for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you just won?